Do you want to reactivate more clients? I'm here with super agent Zahra Saleh from our team, and she has been doing something that you've probably heard about hundreds of times. People have told you to do this, and you're going to get more clients reactivated because we know the money is in the old leads. The new inbound lead, 65% of them won't do anything until 90 days or later. So the past, week alone?
Yeah.
You've reactivated 2 people that were months in the making. So how did you do it? Explain.
Yeah, so, first I kind of met these clients a couple months ago at like an open house or something like that. And then I tried contacting them because they said they have no agent. I tried following up, calling them. I didn't get a response because I get it. It could be a little awkward, and my open house was really busy. And then I just decided, I'm just going to start from fresh and pretend like I don't really know much about them. So I put them on a drip. We have a bunch of automated drips. And this one just kind of starts out with being like, hey, is this blah, blah? Can we send you some listings? And I kind of let it take it from there because I'm extremely busy. I have so many clients all the time that I can't really keep up with everything. So I just kind of let the automated drip do it for me, and it got responses. And then I was able to do my part, which is set the appointment.
Well, and what I love about this is that Zahra's out there showing homes, right?
Yeah,
we were just talking about how you're out there all weekend meeting people. You're in the arena. You're doing the face-to-face stuff, which obviously is a direct correlation to how much money you're going to make. Mm-hmm. And instead of just saying, oh, I'm not going to get to it, you let the CRM work for you. And I love that. So the first folks, and it was 2 sets of buyers, this happened to in like a 7-day span.
Yeah.
You had spoken to them at an open house in February. Was there, now I know you called and followed up a lot. Was there any other two-way communication up until now?
No. I just tried calling them and texting them a couple times. But like I said, I am extremely busy, so I'm not going to keep texting them over and over again. So I was like, you know what? Let me just put them on a drip and see what happens. And they kind of set it for me, and I finished it pretty much.
So think about this. The open house was probably bananas crazy.
It was crazy,
right?
yeah.
It's hard to interact with people at these opens because there's so many people. How many people did you have at the open house?
Like over 50 groups.
Over 50 people. This was like a 1,500 square foot house, by the way.
Yeah.
So you have a crazy open house that's hard to interact and have genuine conversations with people, but you met people there. They wanted to look at a house, so they had intent. They came to the house.
And they were pretty new, too.
And they were higher in the funnel, which is where you want to get people because it's less competitive. So you put them on a smart drip, that reactivated them. What about the second group of people? How long did it take? Like, what was the lead time versus when you were able to get them into your like active client list?
I think I met them like a couple months ago as well. It was kind of a random encounter. Like I just showed up to a showing, and they were driving by, and then they stopped and were like, hey, are you a realtor? I was like, yeah. And then they wanted to see the house. I was like, sure. And then I got their contact information, and then I never heard back from them. And so I called, did the same thing, but I was like, I don't have time to keep up with them. Put them on the smart drip, pretending like I didn't really know much about them. And then he contacted me again. It was just asking more so about the market and questions like that. I kind of gave him he had some objections, so I handled him. I'm going to give him a call later today as well to kind of like go over the houses I'm sending.
Amazing. And what I love about this is that we know that it takes like 6, 7, 10 attempts to really warm people up.
It takes a while.
Most agents quit after 3.
I know.
So instead of, hey, I'm going to keep calling this person, let me utilize the resource that I have, which we've already built out these smart drips. We know that they work. You actually did it, and then you also made the calls and did the hard work and the objection handling and those sort of things.
Exactly.
And it got you 2 clients that you're actively meeting with. So what advice do you have for people out there that are getting frustrated with, I can't get people to meet with me? Because that seems to be the biggest complaint right now for a lot of agents.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of lucky because we're on a team where I can have a bunch of automated trips where I can use that to my advantage because I just need someone to, help me out in the beginning. But once, they respond, like I got them at that point. So I would just say, like you said, like keep calling, texting them because it will work. Also, changing up the messages. Like, I never like to do texts that are kind of open-ended. Ask them a direct question, because people answer to direct questions, not like, hey, would love to help you out. Like, that's kind of like, no one's going to answer that.
Well, and that's lazy follow-up. I love that you talked about that. The drips we've designed, they're asking questions like, have you seen where rates are right now? Or there's some new listings I'd love to show you. When would be a good time to talk about it? And we've implemented different scripting and actually like a value-based ad. So you want to follow Zahra, get in touch with her. We're going to put her info at the bottom of the screen here. And way to use the resources and way to go help those clients.
Thank you.